Hey, we're Panic at the Disco,
etc., etc.
and you're tuned in to the Kerrang video podcast.
Well, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm with Brendon and Jon from Panic at the Disco. How are you on this lovely, hot summer's day in England?
Oh, we're excellent. We played outside this morning, and it was very, very cold.
Yeah.
And it's still pretty cold.
How did you manage playing in mittens?
I didn't play in mittens. I played with my hands, and now I'm frostbitten.
How are you?
I'm all right.
That's good. So your new album.
Being honest,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that great.
Just an hour-long kind of crying session.
Yes.
Well, your new album, Pretty Odd, is sorry, I touched you neither. Will be released on March 24th. Could you tell us about the change in direction on the new album and why you dropped the exclamation point? Mark.
Well,
Mark. Who's Mark?
Mark Point. I don't know. This new record, I think we're a little more comfortable as a band, more a little set with our direction, and just a little more proud of what we've created. And I think that'll get better as we keep writing records, hopefully. That's the idea, so yeah. And the exclamation mark, it's gone.
Musical differences.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, yeah, we'll just use that as
So I heard a rumour it developed a drug problem and got kicked out, so...
that happened too.
Can you confirm or deny this?
No comments.
Yeah, are you not telling the whole truth to keep the exclamation point's dignity? Yeah. Right, so the story is that initial songs for the album were scrapped, the ones you wrote in a mountain hut, wearing nothing but pants and a beard. So the story is that those songs sounded a bit too much like a musical. At what point did you realise that it wasn't the way you wanted things to go?
I don't know if it was... There just wasn't any... There wasn't any exact point. I think it was just, we were writing songs and nothing was ever complete. We never really recorded any of them fully, and we just weren't really happy in the direction that we were going. We weren't having that much fun, and we were when we came off, we didn't know exactly what we wanted to do, and we just kind of started working with this like little short story through line type of idea for an album. And it became more of a chore than anything. So basically one day we decided to start writing new songs. We moved into the practice space that we were at a few years earlier, getting ready for our first tour. And we wrote 9 in the afternoon. Then basically after that, it was just
What time of day did you write that song?
That's the problem. No one knows.
Hey.
No one knows what time it was. And... yeah, and pretty much after that, it was not as much about, we didn't really want to work on those older ideas. We had this full song, and we just basically kept writing newer songs until we had an album.
Right. Do you think those songs will ever see the light of day as B-sides, or have they been deleted and burned and buried in the ground?
Both. We've burned them and tried to destroy them, but they're still out there. I don't know where they are, but... We'll see if they resurface. I doubt it, but we'll see.
Right. So you recorded some of the album at Abbey Road in London. As Beatles fans, did you geek out at all and touch things that Ringo might have touched?
Yeah, we touched it all.
Leave your scent on it, so to speak.
Yeah. We actually recorded all. We have some songs that have strings and horns in them. And we recorded those parts at Abbey Road. And we spent about 10 days recording, not recording, but mixing.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah, it was fun. We were staying like 10 minutes away from the studio, and we would just walk back and forth every day, so we kind of felt...
Over the crossroad?
No, we didn't. We were actually on the same side of the street. But some magazine made us take a picture for the crossroad thing. It's online.
Yeah. We have attempted to recreate the Abbey Road EP by the Chili Peppers. 4 socks, 4 guys just hanging out.
Not really. Oh, sans socks, man. If we're going to be hanging, we should just go all out, balls out.
Nice. But surely the weather in the Britain would have some kind of detrimental effect on the hanging.
Yeah. I guess it'd just be shriveling, which is fine. That's just a
Great cheese on it.
different adjective. Yeah, you can great cheese on the
album.
Yeah.
Shriveled.
Shriveling.
So, in Vegas, you mentioned you had written a song called "Folking Around," and I thought that you were taking the piss, but it actually appeared on the album. So, what prompted? Because there's a lot of food-related titles as well, like "We're So Starving"
And what else?
and 9 in the afternoon. yeah. But at the time, I'm being laughed at by a man considerably taller than me.
There's some songs and there's just some things on the album that have a lot of meaning, and there's some that don't have any at all.
Yeah.
That was kind of one thing we wanted to get across, and it's kind of the idea of the first song on the record. It's kind of just showing. It's kind of.
We've always wanted a song called "Folkin' Around," and I think it was just a good excuse to use it.
Nice.
Yeah, and you don't have to take yourself seriously all the time.
Oh, you do.
Oh, you do.
Whoops.
So, the video for 9 in the Afternoon is getting an awful lot of airplay on the UK TVs across the nation. I've just banged into a live red thing. I've destroyed.
Paul Craig's gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, well, you can try. Could you sum up what the concept of the video is about? Because there's a lot of weirdness going on, and long johns.
There's some weirdness and some long johns. Basically, the idea of the video is the 4 different members of the band have their own respective dreams, and each dream world is different from the other ones. And I don't know. It's Shane Drake directed it. He did the I Write Sins video, and we just decided to go with him because he kind of gave us the first treatment that we were allowed to change a few things around and kind of have at least some creative control. So that's always important to us. So we just came up with the most random things possible.
Yeah. Did you have any creative control over how saggy the long johns were? Were they broken in by any extras before?
I don't know. We just showed up and they threw some underwear on us, so we were just happy to be there.
Yeah. Would you like to apologise for wearing long johns?
What?
No way, man.
You know, long johns, they had to pixelate a lot of it just because there's some clinging.
Yeah, you know what? The whole thing with that, the camera adds 10 pounds.
Yeah, to the penis.
To whatever.
The balls.
I don't know. It depends on where your weight gets distributed after, a nice milkshake or something.
The stage show is really stripped down now. Do you feel guilty for the hundreds of dancers who are now out of work because of your set?
No.
People wandering around London will dance for food.
They'll get picked up, by somebody,
We actually did have 100 dancers on our last tour, and it was tough for us because we didn't make much money. But, they did. All 100 of them.
Yeah. Some rumours suggest there was 1,000 at one point.
It was 1,000 horsemen.
Of the apocalypse, or is it another?
That's a massive apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's a different horse.
Right.
Gathering.
Horse gathering.
Whores gathering.
Whores.
Yeah.
Whores.
Cool. Well, I'm going to let you go in a moment. Could you tell us what your plans are with regards to the UK?
Our plans?
Yeah, you coming back soon?
We are. We're going to come back June or July for some festivals. And,
Cool.
Let me ask you a question.
You can ask me whatever you like.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like you've interviewed us in the back of his car. You've interviewed us on the Kerrang Awards
And smoothies.
and here and the smoothies.
Yeah.
You just do it all, huh?
It's the makers. They work me hard for the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hard.
What's been scratching at your mind? What do you want to ask me?
Why haven't we won a Kerrang Award yet?
2008. Watch this space. Please, God.
Please, God.
Cool. Well, thank you for that, and we'll see you very soon. No doubt I'll be wearing this.
Great.
No doubt.
Faces, no doubt. Peace, word.
Low down.
Bye.